You are now tuned into LA Talk Live. We're more than just talk. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Clap your hands. Come on, Kelley. Nothing so. Black Keys are living at 30,000 feet. Do you like Black Keys?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. Black Keys are cool because they were in the marketing world. We say that they were disruptive and innovative. You know, well, the reason why we say that is because, let me boost my chair up, because, you know, they're blues influenced and rock influenced, and blues and rock is not new, but the way that they did it is fresh.
Yeah.
And everything else in the market was like, baby tonight, DJ's got us both. And instead of that, they came with like
a more original
rocking.
approach.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, so now, speaking of tonight is the night and the best night of your life that every pop and dance song says. Tonight is literally the best night. And the reason why is because we have Kelley Crossley in the studio.
Hi.
She is living at 30,000 feet. So we are obviously in first class. Right now, the stewardess is going to come soon and offer us champagne and strawberries and chocolates.
Yeah.
So this is what happens when you're flying and you're living at 30,000 feet and you get chocolates and you get amazing singers, actresses, dancers, talent like yourself that are flying with us on this virtual aircraft, living at 30,000 feet. Oh, it's private, by the way. You know.
Yeah.
It's private. It's first class. We're in the first class of private. You know, even though it's our own plane.
They give us back massages.
Oh, yeah. The whole flight. Like, you know, like, it's cool. Oh, we got to fly 14 hours. It's cool. Because we're watching The Simpsons and getting back massages.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, and our living at 30,000 feet audience, Kelley Crossley is in the building. We warned you about her last show. Not last night, the last show.
You warned them.
I warned them that you were coming through with Godzilla type steps.
Oh.
Crushing buildings.
I'm not dangerous.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you are. You're dangerous. You're dangerous on the dance floor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Thank you. That's kind of what I do. Yeah. So, can I read a little bit of your bio?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah?
Go for it.
I don't even make you nervous.
No. I'm curious what you have.
Okay, and then after I read her bio, then the audience can go ahead and, you know, then Kelley will tell us who she is in her words. So, Kelley was raised in Las Vegas, Nevada. At the age of 16, she booked her first commercial for 90210. Her modeling career took off shortly after. She was asked to model for bridal shows at the Venetian and Mandalay Bay. Big deal. She also did a Paul Mitchell hair show, huge, where she was one of the lead dancers at the Mandalay Bay in 2008. Hello, huge. Once graduating high school, hold on. Everything I read was before she graduated high school. Get with Kelley. Get on her level. She's at 30,000 feet. Okay, so. Once graduating high school, she moved out to Los Angeles. She immediately started booking many roles in student films and commercials. Kelley was cast in dual roles of Justine and Bess in the play Frankenstein at Santa Monica Community College. Her performance earned her a nomination Her performance earned her a nomination. her perform her performance landed her a nomination to the KCACTF Kennedy Center American College Theater Festival. Hey, the Kennedys? Come on. Kennedys. Kennedy Center Theater Festival. Her most recent work is seen in the short film called The Witch's Sleep, directed by Samuel Benavides.
Benavides.
Benavides. You gotta say it
Gotta
fast.
say it really fast.
Benavides.
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 My lips are too big. I'm from Texas. It's hard. Benavides.
That's good.
Benavides.
Perfect.
Okay, thanks. It's expected to be making its way around the festival circuit in 2012, 2013. Well, the cool thing is that when it makes the festival circuit, you can have Kinney Group Creative represent the film at South by Southwest because we're kind of major like that.
Oh, right.
Because we're living at like 80,000 feet.
Yeah. I actually got into, I just found out last week I got into the Scotland Film Festival.
Scotland?
Yeah. In April.
Scotland.
Scotland. Yeah, it's so random, but hey.
Scotland. That's awesome.
I know, I'm excited.
And you're in it.
I'm in it.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So, Kelley, we wanted to have you on the show today because living at 30,000 feet is about people that are creating their own life, creating their own destiny. I know you're a very smart girl, come from a great family, and you are choosing to have a career in entertainment. So what is that like? Like, I mean, what is a career like in the entertainment industry? Acting, singing, dancing.
I mean, it's tough. You have to deal with rejection every day, every week. I think I keep a lot of goals. I make dream boards, vision boards. I try to stay positive. I try to surround myself with positive people that are always going to keep me up. You know, everyone has their downs, and I think goals are very important. Like anybody can reach any kind of goal they want as long as you write them down and you see them, and every day you think about them. Like you go to bed every night thinking about it, and you see it, and then it just can happen. You know, anything is possible as long as you just are persistent and you go at it. You know what I mean? I really do think if you want to do anything in this world, you can. It's going to take time. Nothing happens overnight, you know. I don't mind if I have to wait 5 years, 2 years, a month, whatever. It'll happen. You know, if you're a good person and you know what you want and you're driven and focused, like it'll happen. You know?
Yeah. Now, what do you think the difference is between, skill and luck?
Ooh. I think those people who are lucky, it's great because they get that big break or they get where they need to be. But for the long haul, it's just for that one moment or one time. Those people who work hard and work on their craft and don't get it so easy, I think that when they get there, it lasts longer and it's not just going to be like a short ride. You know, there's more longevity with the whole their success and everything. I think that's more important. I mean,
yeah. So luck is the one hit wonder.
Yeah.
Skill is, every year you are there.
And then there's those people who are really skilled who are lucky too, and then
then they're Madonna.
And they're just they're the special.
Or maybe she's just lucky. Maybe right place, right time.
Yeah.
25-year career. Yeah. Because I think it's really interesting when, especially in entertainment, so many people or in business, they say like, wow, so-and-so did this and so-and-so did this at the age of whatever. Do you think age is important? Like, do you have to hit it like Justin Bieber?
No, not at all. I don't think so. I mean, I used to, and sometimes it's still, you meet people younger. Like, I know I'm young, but I still see teenagers that are booking stuff here and there, but then you have your ups and downs. Like, just because you book a role or you get a nice gig doesn't mean you're set. Like, you're always going to be fighting to get higher up to where you want to be. You're never settling. And I know I watched an interview with Morgan Freeman. It took him 22 years to get to where he was. You know what I mean? Like, there's some brilliant actors out there that are a lot older, but no one realizes it because you just, people look a lot younger.
Yeah. I saw a thing with Helen Mirren where, she was the woman who like would always show her boobs because she had like nice boobs.
Uh-huh.
But she was in B movies forever, like 15 years. She was doing theater and like B movies, and no one ever knew who she was. And then like Helen Mirren is Helen Mirren,
Yeah.
but she needed to be a 50-year-old plus woman to get those roles at the right time. You know, that those certain movies were written in. It was the perfect time in like the Queen, which was her, you know, amazing breakout. I mean, that just needed to happen when it happened.
Yeah, and I think there is a role out there for everyone. Like just because I audition and don't get this certain role, that doesn't mean like I'm a horrible actor. It's just like everyone has the roles that fit them. You can't play every character, you know what I mean?
Right.
And yeah.
It's so funny that you say that there's a role for everyone and that you can't play every character. I'm a big fan of Shakespeare, and I'm sure you are too.
Oh, I love Shakespeare.
And you know, Shakespeare said, you know, the world is but a stage, and we're all players. So, how does that fit into life? And I'm not asking you to give us the answer for life, but I think there's a direct parallel with exactly what we said. You know, there's a role for everyone, and I think a lot of people are kind of walk around lost in life because they haven't found that role.
Oh, yeah.
You know
I
what I mean?
definitely agree.
So there is that part. Is there any advice that you would give to anyone listening, or just between us? You know, like how do you find that role? Because I know literally you go to auditions all the time. So sometimes do you just know it's not a good fit?
When it comes to like my everyday life, like I try to live and just be a normal like human person and not just have acting like always. You know what I mean? I try to think of like not the end point where I want to be, but the journey there. And your role could be as simple like even being nice to people, like the common stranger or anyone, or doing a good deed for someone, or I don't know, if your role is to be that voice for those kids out there who feel like they're never heard, or those people out there who feel alone and don't have any friends or anyone to connect to. Like that's why I got into film and TV and acting, because like I felt like my closest friends were people and characters in shows and movies. Like I just connected with them,
Right.
and everyone has a purpose in life. Everyone has a higher purpose, and I just think if it's a bigger picture to it all. It's not just, it takes time to think about it, and like maybe it could just be helping out someone you didn't even realize you helped them, like made their day, and maybe they were depressed and wanting to do something horrible. You know what I mean? There's
I do.
a ton of ways you could have made a big difference, and we play so many roles that I don't even think we're always aware of the one, like when we are.
Right. Like
yeah.
you're a daughter. You're are you a sister?
I am, and
Yeah, you're a daughter. You're a sister. Maybe you're a girlfriend. You're a friend. You know, you're an actress.
Yeah.
You're a dancer. You know, so these are all roles, right?
Yeah.
I know I play a lot of roles. Yeah, and always on stage,
Yeah.
if you will. I know there's one thing that I say. Last couple of weeks, I've been walking around, meeting. I meet people all the time, from you know the New York office to here, and flying around, et cetera, and events. And I always just say, you know, I'm an advocate of achievement and an advocate of greatness. And when I meet people, I speak that into them. And exactly what you said, I totally agree. You know, I really believe in speaking that into people, just randomly when you meet someone.
Yeah.
Like, I'm an advocate of greatness, and guess what? You're great. And they're like, well, you don't even know me. But I'm like, no, but I know that you're great. And I know that whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, I believe that you can do it.
Yeah.
And they kind of look at me like I'm crazy. And I'm like, no, I really believe. Because we obviously have the same philosophy and the same belief.
Yeah.
And just like the show that we had last week with Edward, he said the same thing. You know, one small step at a time. You know, you can't eat the elephant all at once, one bite at a time. So actor to actor, for those who are listening, I mean, how hard is it that you have to go out there every single day and audition, knowing that the odds is that it's going to be no? But how do you go into it fresh? Like, okay, this is it, and go into it fresh.
You know what? I'm always really excited about every role I get, and I prepare and I prepare for the role to the point where when I walk in, like, there's no other person that can play it but me. So I feel like I did the best that I could, and I made the best choices that I wanted to do. And they film a lot of auditions now, so even though I may leave and not get that one role, they have it saved and they could always bring it back out and be like, she wasn't good for that, but I loved her and I want to save her for this one. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you just have to approach each character like they're a different person, and it's an art, and you gotta just remind yourself. I gotta remind myself why I'm doing it in the first place, why I love it so much, and
Right.
that helps me like forget about. If you go into it thinking, oh, they're not gonna like me, then they're not. You know, if you go
Right.
into it thinking, I don't like to walk in thinking about that. I try to just completely be that character. I mean,
Right.
if I'm thinking about how they're gonna look at me, then I'm already not gonna get
Right.
it. You know.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
there's a video from Will Smith that I've watched like 45 times
Mhm.
called Will's Wisdom.
Ooh, I want to watch that.
Oh,
I
you
love him.
have
He's
to.
amazing.
You have to watch this.
Okay.
And in Will's Wisdom, he talks about, you know, it is what you want it to be. You just make a decision and decide that that's what it is, and you do the work.
Mhm.
And he said, you know it, and that's all you need to know, and that it's up to the rest of the world to figure it out and to find out. So because it reminded me of what you said. You walk into the audition and you say, listen, this is my role. It's not for anyone else to have.
Mhm.
It's mine. Whether they realize that or not, that's their problem, right?
Mhm.
So I'm going to go in, I'm going to land this role because that's what Kelley does and that's who Kelley is. And that's it.
Yeah.
And whether they realize or not, okay, cool. I'll move on to the next opportunity. But it's my role. It's already done.
Yep. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And I mean, I'm a highly motivated, super driven. I don't know anybody else who's as driven as I am.
Oh,
Yeah.
I totally feel it. It's awesome.
Oh, thank you. Well, when we met,
Yeah.
what? Let me ask you this because we don't know each other very well. What was your first impression of me when we met at ladies and gentlemen? We met at Smashbox Studios, which is a really well-known photography and video studio here in LA. Like literally everybody's there.
Yeah.
I mean, from Katy Perry to Ellen DeGeneres, Richard Simmons. I mean, everybody's at Smashbox doing covers and shoots.
Selena Gomez. Yeah.
I mean, everybody is there,
Yeah.
and that's where I met Kelley. So what was your impression of me when?
You had a great smile. Yeah. And I just thought you were a good listener. I don't know. I talk to a lot of people, and you can tell when someone's really focused in and listening to what you're saying and not just sitting. I don't know. That was a really strong quality I noticed. Yeah,
Well, thanks for
that's a rare thing to. I mean, I don't know. If a lot of people, you can tell in their eyes if they're not really interested or like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because you were walking away, so I couldn't talk to you very long.
Yeah.
Because you were about to, but you gave me your card.
I did. I did. I'm always,
And it was a little busy, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Well, thank you for the compliment. I think being a listener is important.
Mhm.
But I think that it goes back to what I was saying, like just being an advocate of greatness or an advocate of achievement. Like when I met you, you had the same kind of energy behind your eyes.
Oh, yeah.
You were like really nice, really positive and helpful. And then I asked you who you are, and then you're like, oh, yeah. And then I was like, okay, cool. Well, then here's the card. Let's connect. And here we are.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like people these days, like if they were more like you and I, just like open and willing to connect and communicate. Sometimes the celebrity thing gets a little crazy where people are just so like, oh, I don't, I'm closed off or I don't want any, but people are here to be people and have a community and communicate.
I think when you get famous and who you are magnifies times like 1,000, and I think there should be more people like that. So that's why I really want to get up there, just to show like you can be nice to everyone and you cannot have a bad attitude and you can treat everyone with respect and not, be pretentious and rude and
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't met a lot. I mean, I have, but I mean, there's some good ones, and I just think a lot of people are in acting and they're not happy and they're like angry and all this negative energy, but it's
Right.
like you can't be like that. Nothing's gonna happen. I just think what you put out is what you get in. So if
Right.
you, and it's got to be from a true place too,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I have to give a huge shout out to Kelly Ripa and Michael Strahan because my New York office helped with Kelly Ripa's holiday party this past Friday, and I was there because we worked with Kelly a couple times, and she is the coolest, genuine, friendliest person ever, and Michael was crazy cool too. They
Aw.
were the nicest people, and it makes you feel like, man, they deserve what they have.
I sense that off of her. I don't know when I see her like do like you can sense that it's genuine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she is just totally rad,
Oh, she sounds fun.
and she's about this
She's
big.
really tiny, right? You
I
just
mean,
put her in your pocket.
Yeah, she's looks like my pocket square. She can just ride right here. Yeah, she's the smallest person I've ever seen, but she's so cute and full of life and full of energy. And then Michael, like gentle giant and just so cool. Yeah,
That's
really,
great.
really, 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 really cool. Yeah. So we're gonna take a short break and pay some bills. And when we come back, we're gonna talk about. I want to talk about what you're into, like what's hot right now in music, what's hot right now on TV,
Okay.
movies, etc. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll be right back on LA Talk Live, where we are more than just talk. This is Living at 30,000 Feet with our special guest, Miss Kelley Crossley.
There's nothing worse in this world than payback from a jealous girl. The laws of man, they don't apply when blood gets in a woman's eye. Well, she hit them with a 10-cent pistol because they ruined her name. Well, she hit them with a 10-cent pistol and they never end the same.
Hi, this is Susie Pruden. And yes, you've seen me on Oprah, Good Morning America, and The Today Show. And I'm inviting you to join me every Monday from 3 to 4 for my new show, Mastermind Live. Join us as we introduce you to the new thought leaders of the world who will inspire you, support you, and guide you to your next level. So don't forget to tune into Mastermind Live exclusively on LATalkLive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B or watch us on Ustream TV. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Hi, this is Nick Cordelai Corte inviting you to join me Sundays at 10 a.m. right here on LA Talk Live for our all-new show, People Are Talking. Join us as we offer you a weekly dose of fresh perspectives with in-studio guests, hot topics in the world of politics and pop culture, and the voices of everyday people impacted by the political issues coming to a ballot box near you. So don't forget to tune in to People Are Talking exclusively on LATalkLive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B, watch us on Ustream.tv, or even catch us under the Radio Flags app under ILATK. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
You flew closer, it was through for you. I said, do you want to see the cage? I wasn't planning to let you out. You saw the view.
This is amazing, Kelly. So this group is called Cocaine 80s.
Never heard of them.
They're like super underground, but really, really cool. So the lead singer, his name is James Fontleberry. He's a huge songwriter. He wrote Breathe from Chris Brown and Jordan Sparks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he wrote that. And he's written like a lot of hits. He's written for Beyonce. He's written for a lot of people. So he's a big writer. This is his band.
Nice.
And then he works with like Common and a couple other people.
He's a good voice.
Amazing
So
voice.
why is it must be hard to be a songwriter and like not be able to. That's good that he's like now singing, And,
Yeah, he's a great singer.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of those things like, I mean, inside the industry, it's better to be the songwriter. Just get the checks and don't have to deal with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you're the singer, a lot of times, if you didn't write it or produce it, you don't have any. There's barely any checks coming to you. Because just like movies, if if you're the writer or the producer, I mean, you get paid being an actor. But,
Yeah.
Anyway, I thought you'd like that.
Yeah, I like it.
That's
Also remember them.
That's part of the show that we bring out what's cool and what's next.
I wonder what triggered the name Cocaine 80s.
It's hilarious, isn't it? Yeah. The Cocaine 80s. I guess that was a time when things were pretty
crazy.
Yeah. I wasn't really doing cocaine in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, or now, or ever.
No, me neither.
But it's a cool name for a band.
It's memorable, yeah.
It is memorable. Mm-hmm. It's a brand. I don't know if it's a brand that I would use for anything, but the music is great, though. Yeah. So, what do you think's hot right now? Because there's a whole thing with content right now. You know, it's like online content that like we're creating right now. This is content for the internet that we're creating now. But then there's, big production, film, and television stuff. How do you see the market changing? Like, do you have friends of yours that do their own Canon 5D TV shows that they're filming in their basement? Like, how much more has that? Because you're at the age as well where like you're in the thick of it.
Yeah.
How have you seen like content creation change?
You know what? So much stuff is on YouTube. So many people are making their own web series and shows, and it's easy now for people to they'll buy a Red camera or some really expensive one and just rent it out to people. Everyone's shooting their own stuff, which is great. And then I like it because it's like a collaboration. There's so many struggling DPs and directors and people who want more on-set experience, and it's great because people are shooting their own things and submitting them to festivals on their own, and I'd love to do that. I'm working on a script with some friends right now, actually. That's been going on for a long time, but
can I be in it? Can I get a part?
Of course, we'll figure out something for you if you want. You have to read the lines. I just need to make sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, I want a speaking part. Yeah, I don't do extra roles. Hold up.
You wouldn't want to be the guy number 3 that walks by.
No, like no. that guy's or maybe I can do the help.
Okay.
That would be my line.
Was that how you would do it?
No. I mean, if you wanted me to be a 13-year-old girl, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah. Okay, so let's play a game.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
I love
so
games.
of my line, help. Okay. Give me different ages.
Okay. And
countries and different ways to say it, and let's see how good I am.
And
then I'm gonna flip it on you.
Oh, okay.
Since you're the professional.
Okay, you're a 60-year-old old man in prison. 60-year-old old man in prison.
Okay. Help!
Okay. You're a British 22-year-old boy that just stabbed his toe on a chair.
Oh, help!
You're a baby that is Irish. I don't know. Oh my God.
Hard.
Baby that can talk, that's Irish.
Irish talking baby that stubbed his toe?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, this is hard.
Uh-huh.
An Irish baby.
Yeah, that could talk.
That.
The one's about to get kidnapped. It's a big deal.
Irish.
Lucky Charms, think.
Okay.
Help! No,
that was a whale.
Oh God, that was a grandma.
That was a sea lion that was injured in a car accident drinking gin and juice.
That was a good tent.
We have a caller.
Oh.
Caller, you're on the line, living at 30,000 feet with James Kinney and special guest Kelley Crossley.
No, excuse me. I'm not trying to be a caller. I'm calling because my music was sent to you guys.
Oh.
Oh, cool, man. What music is it?
William, is this Gino?
This is not Gino.
Oh, okay. That's what I was looking for. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. But what's your music about, man?
My music is, I don't know. It's good music. I can't really explain what it's about, but.
Can you play it over the phone for us?
Can I play it over the phone?
Yeah, because we're live on the air right now.
Oh, you're live on the air?
Yeah, you.
So I'm on the radio in California right now?
That's right. Hey. Yeah, congratulations, my brother. Yeah,
Oh,
you
shit.
just you've
All right, all right.
you've called into Living at 30,000 feet. My name is James Kinney. I'm the host.
Hi,
Oh, what's up, bro?
What's happening?
Wait,
And
I'm gonna play music for you right now.
okay,
Hold on.
okay.
This is.
it's exciting.
Yeah, this is cool. We didn't plan for this.
No.
Now I'll play like this. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. New York music. Yo, we're on the radio right now. You know that, right?
Hey, what's the name of your band or group?
FAE, Family Above Everything.
SAE Family.
Above Everything.
Okay, let me see if I can find it on YouTube real quick so that we can hear it good for the station.
Oh, well, actually, that's the thing. I don't have music on YouTube. I have one song on SoundCloud, so that's probably the best I could do.
Okay, well listen, hey man, send us your music so we can play it on the show.
Well, that's the thing. William has spoke to Gino, and Gino, does Gino even exist? Does he work there?
Oh.
Gino is not Santa Claus. He's Gino's real. I don't know Gino, but I'm assuming Gino's real.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, my music was sent to him, so, and he's supposed to be affiliated with you guys' radio station, so you guys will have my music anyway.
Okay, great. Hey man, well listen, thanks so much for calling in. Have a wonderful holiday. And by the way, you were also talking to Kelley Crossley, who is an actress here.
Oh, that's Kelly Clarkson?
Yeah. No.
Oh my God, I get that all the time. Oh jeez.
It's Kelley Crossley.
No, let's play it off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
nice talking to you.
stronger. Yeah.
That's a nice name.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right, man. Thanks for calling in. Stay tuned.
All right, thank you, bro.
All right. Wow. So you have fans from all over the world
Yeah,
with new music that they want to play you
I'm excited.
because they want it to be in one of your Skittles commercials with the baby, with the Irish baby. Okay, so I think I did did I get 2 out of 3?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna flip it.
Okay.
Okay, so
You have to. Okay. This is just for fun. Nobody.
yeah, this is just
Okay,
this for fun.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a sentence.
And I'm
then-
saying, "Oh help."
No, I'll give you something better because
okay.
you're a professional.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then we'll turn it into different. Okay,
Okay.
so I'm gonna say I'm walking in the park today.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just real simple.
I'm walking in the park today. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You are a 15-year-old African American male from Harlem.
I'm walking in the park today.
Okay.
I've never met anyone.
Okay. You are a 27-year-old Caucasian surfer male from Orange County, California.
Oh man, dude. So I'm walking in the park today.
Super long, right? Chill.
Yeah.
Okay. You are a 40-year-old Asian woman with an American accent from Alabama.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm walking in the park today. You can't say Asian Alabama like American accent. I've got Asian in my head, and then I'm thinking Forrest Gump, and then I'm thinking like, oh my lord,
Forrest Gump.
I don't know. I'm thinking Jedi, and then I'm thinking Asian, oh, American.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Those were hard ones.
That was awesome. You did a great
Oh,
job.
thank you.
That was the highlight of my day.
Oh, goodness.
Thus far, for sure. Oh my God, the Asian Alabama lady from Forrest Gump.
Asian, Alabama, English,
Caucasian,
Yeah.
Scottish, African, Indonesian lady. I'm just kidding. Okay, so you were saying before we got really silly, which was fun, and before Gino called.
Oh yeah.
But we don't know if Gino's real.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, do you know Gino by chance?
I don't know, but that could be a thing, you know? Like you want it, like the secret word, like are you calling him Gino?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd make
do
it
you
something.
know Gino?
Gino was his name-o.
Gino was his name.
I don't know.
Oh, so this is like improv acting.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we have 6 minutes? Oh, Wednesdays at 6 is Gino.
Oh, that is the guy.
Gino is real. I figured he wasn't like Santa Claus, that he was actually real. But do you do improv? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Did you do improv when you were?
I love improv. Yeah. I did a bunch of classes and like programs with Second City in Vegas.
Yeah.
They would come to my school and I'd sign up with them. And actually auditioned for an improv troupe on Sunday and got in because I'm trying to get more and more into the comedy. And I don't know, one of my goals is it'd be fun to send in a tape to SNL in a few years. And like, I love improv so much. You know what I mean? And also I'm going to start at Groundlings and UCBs in a couple months. Just, they're all different styles and it's all good to study at different places, you know?
Yeah. What's your favorite kind of acting? Is it comedy, drama, action?
Gosh, I love it all. And I think that not one is just, like, I don't think of it as just like, oh, this character's funny, so it's comedy and that's it. Like, you know, every person has like layers. There's like serious, there's drama, and then there's comedy. I like dramedies because that's just more realistic, you know, like how dramedies, yeah.
Okay.
Like,
what's a dramedy?
well, it's just there's drama and there's comedy. You know, like we go through our everyday life and we don't just have all dramatic, serious. Otherwise, our life would be a soap opera.
Yeah.
Like there's funny parts and then there's really serious parts. So it's a nice balance, you know.
What about insanities? Because that's what I live.
Oh, and that's a partial drama.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, see, but I'm kind of like Mary J. Blige though. No more drama.
No,
I don't want drama. No drama.
Comedy is fun. I would love to be in a comedy.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't been in one like a full just straight comedy.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I think I would be the straight person. I'm very gullible in my comedies. Like I think that's what makes me funny. I don't know.
Is that you're kind of like straight faced through it all?
Kind of, yeah. I guess I just believe everything I hear. Like you could tell me that you're like a vacuum cleaning inventor or something ridiculous, and I could believe it.
I could tell you that Gino is calling into the show, and you would be like,
okay, yeah.
Gino's coming here right now. Yeah. Gino told me to tell you something.
What did he tell you?
Gino told me to tell you.
You're messing with me. I know.
Gino has a crush on you.
Is he cute?
Yeah,
what does he look like?
He looks like Denzel Pitt.
Denzel Pitt? Like a mix of Denzel and... Which part of Pitt and which part of... That's what I want.
He's got the swagger of Denzel and the looks of...
The body of...
Brad.
Okay.
Yeah. Gino.
Yeah.
And Gino was his name.
Let's bring him in.
Yeah, let's bring in Gino. That's cool. So, as far as I remember we were talking about digital, how people are shooting themselves and how people are creating more content. What about sites like Funny or Die? You know, like how they're huge, right?
Oh yeah, and you come up with a funny skit. I mean, I have a skit on Funny or Die I did with my acting class a year ago, and I think if you just submit it, like, 'cause I know so many people that have stuff up on there, or College Humor too.
Yeah, College Humor.
That's a really big one too.
Yeah. But as far as the genres are concerned, are there like drama specific sites?
You know what? I haven't seen any. I don't know. I think it'd be funny to find one, just because like who sits down on their everyday life just to watch
watch drama?
And it's really there's a lot of there's really talented people out there, but then there's also people who I don't know. You know, like the American Idol people that don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it'd be funny that's an interesting thing to look up. I don't know.
Well, it's just interesting that which genres command like Funny or Die or College Humor. You can have two different sites.
Oh yeah.
And YouTube, but maybe there's not one for drama or for like horror. You know, like an all horror channel, because that'd be kind of weird too.
Yeah.
You sit down there and you just watch people go, ah, help!
Oh my god. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, definitely.
Wow. That's cool. Well, as far as what you consume and what you like to watch, what's out right now as far as movies and television that you like?
I just watched Silver Lining Playbook.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah,
one. That
yeah,
one was really good. I love Jennifer Lawrence. She's
yeah,
one of my favorite actors.
yeah. And Robert De Niro.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in that. Yeah. That was a dramedy. Well, that was more drama, but there was funny parts. You should see it.
Okay.
There's a little insanity. There's a lot of insanity in
Is
that
there?
one. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
great. I've been watching a lot of TV shows because there's a lot of great stuff out. Like, have you seen Scandal or
Mm-mm. Oh, I've heard of it though.
so
With
good.
Kerry Washington, right? Okay.
Oh, it's great. Shonda Rhimes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. From Grey's Anatomy created it. It's a great show. I just started watching Dexter to get all caught up with it. Have you watched that?
Let's get into Dexter. So I'm absolute massive fan.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm on
so-
season 5. Don't tell me anything like past season 5.
Okay, I won't.
Oh
Because
no.
I just watched the season finale this past Sunday.
People were freaking out about it. I want to know.
It was absolute wicked, mate. It
Oh
was
my-
so crazy.
That's a good accent.
Thank
right
you.
there.
You know, I used to live in Notting Hill.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I lived in Notting Hill for like maybe 6 months or so.
No way.
Yeah, that's why I got it. Yeah. Yeah.
I heard Homeland's big. I want to get into Homeland.
Woo.
Yeah. What? Whoa.
Talk about acting.
Yeah.
No BS. Claire Danes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's been out for a couple years.
This is the second season.
This is when everyone's kind of been like, whoa.
Well, the first season they won several Emmys. This season they got nominated for 4 more.
Mhm.
It's literally one of the best dramas. It's straight drama, no comedy.
Yeah.
It's like incredible. I mean, the writing, the acting.
Yeah.
I'm just a huge fan. Like I still watch. Like I'll go back and just watch it over again. Just incredible. But specifically the acting itself, like the chops,
Yeah.
unreal.
Well, she's amazing, and so.
Yeah.
not surprised.
What's her background? I don't really know
Isn't
much
she?
about her.
She's from. I think she's from Australia. Or
Let's see.
She's from somewhere exotic. She's not.
Why is everybody's good not
I
from
know.
here?
Everyone from Australia is always amazing.
You better start
need-
saying that you're from
I'm just
somewhere
gonna
else.
say I'm from Las Vegas. That's pretty exotic.
Vegas is super. Vegas is super
I
exotic.
don't know.
Yeah, you and Gino are from Vegas.
I don't know. Yeah.
Let's see, Claire Danes. Claire Danes. Let's see where she's from. The internet. Claire Danes. Claire Catherine Danes is an American.
What?
Yeah, go
Nice.
America. American television, stage, and film actress. She was appeared in roles such as Angela Chase in My So-Called Life, and Juliet in Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, born in New York. She's from New York City, and she's a little bit older than me.
I must have mistaken her for someone.
Oh, she's younger than me. Okay, whatever. Whatever. She's 5'6". You're taller than her,
Yeah.
so clearly you're better
Mm.
than Claire Danes.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations.
Take that.
And then she primetime Emmy for her most outstanding lead actress. She's next level though. She's so good in this
Yeah.
show.
Oh, I
it's
know.
like the role of a lifetime. Cool. So all right. So you're into Dexter, Homeland. You know what I was talking to somebody about? How weird is it for Michael C. Hall and his wife? You know they got divorced in real life.
No.
Yeah, and their brother and sister on the show that are falling in love on the show.
Oh, I know.
But they got divorced.
I know that is a little weird. It does just. I heard about that actually, and it's a little
Yeah.
distracting to watch. I try to like not think about that.
Have you ever dated someone that you've been on a cast with?
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that a little too personal? It's like the Howard Stern show now.
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah.
I can tell in your eyes. Yeah. Yeah. You're like my ex-man we was in production together.
I can't say any names because. then
Oh,
I'm-
don't say any names. I'm
No,
just
no,
saying
no.
in general. Have you ever dated someone that you worked
Oh,
with?
totally. Yeah. Once.
Okay.
I make it sound so common. No, not totally, but
Yeah.
I mean once.
Totally. Last week I was
Every
on an
time,
audition.
Yeah.
Um,
It just happens, isn't it?
You met a guy named Gino last week on on an audition.
Oh yeah.
And then does it affect your performance chemistry or your performance output? Maybe better. Is
I
it?
mean because it's so natural and organic, and it's it's from a real place, like it helps it, you know. I
Yeah.
mean, oh,
Sorry.
it's okay. But I don't like when I'm acting or playing a character, like I'm not thinking about Kelley and how Kelley's feeling and where Kelley is, because I'm a different person. I'm in a different environment, different situation going on. So I don't want to be like thinking about that, you know.
Right.
I completely block it out of my head. It's a really, depending on how hard the character is to tap into, like, I don't know, I do a little, like, not fully method when I go in, but, you know, I'm
Yeah.
there, like I'm that character. Yeah.
How do you now? That's I find interesting what you just said.
Mhm.
How do you tap into a character? Because I find acting pretty amazing. Like Leo, oh my, I think he's the greatest actor
Yeah.
of our time. Like that dude. I mean, when he's in a role,
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
and Jamie Foxx too. I
Mhm.
think they're all one. That's I mean, just incredible.
Mhm.
How do you guys do that?
They're amazing. Like I know Daniel Day-Lewis's full method like takes months to like get into that character. But for me, like
What does method mean? I'm sorry.
um living that character, like actually you are that person, like
Okay.
like I say my character, you know, thinking about where I was before, my past, my history, like I play these characters like I know everything about them like I would know myself, you know, like
Mhm.
my favorite color, my favorite movie, what I did before, my relationship with them, everything, as much detail as possible. And
Mhm.
depending on how like deep the character is, it takes longer for me to like get into it, you know, if it's
Mhm.
like a dramatic role. But some roles are a little bit easier to get into, and I put like myself into them. It's not like I'm taking me out of it,
Right.
but you know, I'm like working from inward out, you know.
So you're not Vince Vaughn, who's the same person in every movie.
No, no. No.
Yeah.
No. But you know, like people like Meryl Streep and like those greats, like there's essences of them in that character. Like you know
Right.
when you're gonna see them, it's gonna be different, but it's gonna like you know what you're gonna expect because it's gonna be them
Yeah.
playing that character. Yeah.
Yeah. That's so cool. So how do you I remember they said Leonardo DiCaprio like almost went crazy doing Shutter Island or something because
Yeah.
or J. Edgar, right? I think they said he almost went crazy. Like how do you transition from preparing for a role and then like the role's over? Do you just automatically like, okay, cool. I'm Kelley again.
No. I don't think it's that easy. In fact, I remember watching an interview with Hilary Swank when she did Boys Don't Cry, and it still affects her. Like these characters are part of us. Like we don't. This
Really?
is so great about being an actor. Like you can be 100 different people in your whole life. Like you're not just yourself. And they're always going to have a place in your heart. They're always going to be there. It's not just okay, they're gone forever. Like it affects you. Every decision, every moment and experience you have, it's there always. And
It's almost like
she
love,
still
like a
gets
relationship.
she still gets emotional because have you seen that movie? It's just a very
No.
traumatic. It's based off a true story, but there's a lot of stuff that happens to her, and any normal person, if that happened to them, you would just
Right.
break down like that, you know.
That's so fascinating.
Mhm.
So literally these roles you carry them with you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Is there a role that you still carry with you?
Oh yeah. All of the roles I've played, they still are in me, like because I've worked so hard on them when I've been on set that there's so much detail, and you can't just like let go of all that. Like they're part of me and they're in a place. So if I ever wanted to bring them back out, I could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really cool.
Mhm.
Well, congratulations to you. I mean, you definitely have that thing,
Thank you.
and you definitely have the passion and the determination. You're young, but you're already very well accomplished. So I'm an advocate of greatness and achievement, and I believe that you are great.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you're certainly living at 30,000 feet, so don't stop. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Just continue to rise up
Thank
and
you.
stay here in first class with us.
I will. You're
Yeah.
great too.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's life presents many challenges, but I think that we just keep moving forward and keep reinventing ourselves
Mhm.
and finding those places of success for us. But living with passion, is living at 30,000 feet. So congratulations to you for living with passion. Yeah. And thank you for your time for being here on the show. And thank you for the amazing candy that we got from Kelley. We got candy from Kelley. Candy from Kelley. I think that was the song they were trying to play, but it didn't come through. It was
Candy from Kelley. Candy from Kelley.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in to Living at 30,000 Feet. Ladies and gentlemen, Kelley Crossley. Justin, what's her social media stuff?
It is K Crossley 6. That's her Twitter handle at K Crossley 6.
Yeah, and then follow her on Facebook. What's your face?
Oh, just Kelley Crossley. I have a fan page and I have a regular.
And it's
page.
Crossley. For those of you guys who want to find out more about Kelley, look her up on IMDb, where they list all the famous actresses like her. All right. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. We'll see you soon, audience. Thank you, Kelley, for being here today. Thanks.
Thank you for tuning in to LA Talk Live, reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we're more than just talk. Stay tuned.
Don't hold you any more mystery.